Once upon a time, there was a man by the name of Hur ibn Riyahi. He was the commander of the Kufa army, the same army that had stopped Imam Hussein's caravan and forced the caravan to stop at Karbala, the spot at which Imam Hussein would be martyred along with 18 Banu Hashims. On the second Muharram, where Hur's army reached the caravan of Imam Hussein a few miles outside of Kufa, Hur's men and his horses were very thirsty, and they requested water from Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein graciously granted them with water and also quenched the thirst of their horses. Nearly all of the water that Imam Hussein was traveling with had finished. Hur held the straps of Imam's horse and told our dear Imam that he was sent to stop the caravan from entering Kufa. Imam Hussein informed Hur that the desperate Muslims of Kufa had invited him. But because of the orders Hur had come with, he could not allow the Imam to continue. Instead, he followed the Imam with 1,000 men to a land that was called Nineveh, also known as Karbala. Imam Hussein's horse stopped there and would not go any further. When Imam Hussein found out that this place was called Karbala, he smiled and said, "These are the prophesied fields where my faithful companions, my family, and myself shall be killed after suffering 3 days of hunger and thirst." Imam Hussein and his followers set up tents. Hur's army stood alert not far from the Imam. In the coming days, the forces of Yazid were increased by thousands. According to different historians, the total force was up to 100,000 soldiers. They surrounded the Imam's camp, leaving the tired men, women, and children without water or food. Their cries of thirst echoed through the desert, and there were the cries that echoed in Hazrat Hur's head and made him turn towards the truth. On the morning of Ashura, just before dawn, Hazrat Hur, along with his son and a slave, rode to Imam Hussein's camp and begged for forgiveness. When he saw the gathered armies and their intentions, he thought that Imam Hussein would not have been in this situation had he not stopped Imam's journey. Hazrat Hur threw himself at Imam Hussein's feet and begged for forgiveness. As he felt ashamed for putting the Imam and his followers in danger before coming to the Imam, Hazrat Hur asked his slave to tie his hand with a rope. He can approach Imam Hussein as a criminal. Imam Hussein, being the supremely merciful man that he was, embraced Hazrat Hur, saying, "Hur, I forgive you. I promise that my grandfather, the Holy Prophet, also forgives you." Hur then asked the Imam if he would allow him to fight the enemies of Islam. And the Imam, being the most gracious of hosts, said, "Hur, you are my guest. How can I let you die for me?" Hur insisted, and the Imam granted him his wish. From that point on, Hazrat Hur fought on the side of Imam Hussein and finally lost his life while trying to keep Islam in its purest form. When Hur died, Imam Hussein reached his body and prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to honor this brave man who gave his life for Islam.